Hello. Okay, so in today's video, I want to talk about something strange that I've saw and experienced. And what that was that at night time, when I went outside, I I saw the moon visibly moving fast. Well, not that fast, but fast for the moon, like moving like much of its own bodies and distances in like only a few minutes. And um, I'm just thinking a lot about how this obviously must suggest that there's so much more to life and this world than like what we know. So it definitely happened because I saw it happen and I was standing exactly in the same spot, very still. And also, I'd like to say is that as I was watching it, it did seem like it was slightly sort of changing and bending shapes. At first, it kind of looked like a crooked or like a misshapen egg. It was also very big, like as big as like you would normally see the moon. And it was also yellow. So yeah, how I first heard about it was when um, someone and their friend that I know, well, they first saw it and they said even back then it was way higher and it was only like an hour ago. And and yeah, so the other friend went home and the person came back in and told me, and so then I went out and it had moved even more, it seemed, because it was no longer where they said it was. So I walked down the street and around the corner, and then I could see it again. And it was like probably a few of its like full body sizes, like 5 or 6 above like the houses that I'm viewing it over. And then as I'm standing still in the exact same spot, only for a few minutes it moves through all of that. And it was definitely what looked like to be the moon because it did have like dark spots or craters. So I'm wondering and I'm interested to know about whatever else anyone may think who may hear this, or if you've experienced similar experiences, and what would you say and think? Well, to me, even though it's always been obvious, it just really makes it more obvious even now that there's so much more to life and reality, the world than we've been taught, that we know about. And what do I think that this may have been? Well, everything else that it seems to be like some sort of mistaken thing seems really impossible. I mean, there were other people there too, and it was definitely real. So, what I, well, I'm not sure exactly what it is, but some thoughts I have is maybe it could be some sort of, like, realities shifting or some metaphysical cosmic stuff that we don't really understand about. Something like this. Or something else that it could be is, well, first of all, if it is like some sort of universal, unknown, magical sort of stuff happening, then the people who have been controlling and in charge of everything in the world probably know a lot about it. I really suspect that they would know a lot more than what they tell us and what we've been taught. Just from everything I've seen, that even just something mild like that really seems undeniable to me from everything that I've seen. That there's no way that they don't know more about life, reality, and how everything works. And another option that I think it could be, perhaps, is that maybe it's some kind of technology that people who have been in charge and controlling our world have created or co-created with some other life that may exist out there. It would also suggest that they have a lot more access to such greater technology than we know about, perhaps. So, yes, this is my experience. I'm telling, other people had the same experience with me, they shared. And these are my thoughts. And just thinking, just I'm interested to hear what you have to say because all the other options besides a few things like that seem just really implausible and impossible to me. So thank you for listening, and hope you have a nice rest of your day, and goodbye.